There we go. And yep, we are live. Okay, so yes, we're back. We're gonna be back at it again with the chess game. Before we do that, sorry, I think I just bumped the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I have no idea. Anyway, but yeah, before we hop on with the chess game, quick update on the lightsaber project. It's going. Okay, it's going. I can say that it is going. We were hoping to have it last Saturday. That didn't quite work out due to some unforeseen circumstances. Yeah, I made a couple mistakes with the design, but they're straightened out now. I was having a little bit of trouble just getting the programming and everything to work today, so I just need to straighten out some more things, get that done. And then the thing is, once I finish the lightsaber, I actually have to make the video, which doesn't take as much time as making the project, but it does take a bit of time because I got to go through who knows how many hours of footage it is, just tons of hours of footage, and trim that down. I might make like a here's what I'm kind of thinking. You guys can let me know if you like this idea or not. But what I'm kind of thinking is we go with a shorter video to begin with, kind of a briefer video about the lightsaber, and then we'll actually get to maybe do a more granular video later, depending on if the first video is satisfying enough or not. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, I guess. But yeah. By the way, guys, check this out. This guy's been sending some pretty fire lightsaber pictures on the Discord. Looks like he was cooking up something pretty awesome, I gotta say. And oh yeah, check out this comparison between his V1 and his V2, or I don't know, might not be V1 and V2. Maybe he had a version before this, but like, check out this comparison. I have to say, I don't think my comparison will be that dramatic. It'll be that dramatic in the sound department, because the first lightsaber had no sound. This one's gonna have insane sound. But yeah, the lighting will be probably pretty similar, a little brighter, but not that much different. And yeah, that lightsaber looks great. So yeah, shout out to Ace of Blades. That's a pretty sick lightsaber, I gotta say. Maybe he'll send us like a GIF of it going up and down, because I assume it's definitely NeoPixel. And yeah, definitely excited to see how that compares. By the way, guys, if you have any cool electronics projects, lightsabers or otherwise, feel free to send them over in the Discord, and I'll maybe I'll even shout them out. Anyway, that looks like a pretty cool one right there. So anyway, that's just a little bit of I guess housekeeping. I don't know why it's called that. Streamers always call it housekeeping. But anyway, that's a little bit of that out of the way, so we can go ahead and get started on our chess game as promised. Hopefully we can get some more work done tonight, because we are going to try to knock out the rest of this chess game as soon as we can, so we can move on to another little project which I've been cooking up. Not that I've been working on it, but I have an idea for another project we might be able to do, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So anyway, that's why we got to get this chess game done. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and do our obligatory progress check. We have an error. Oh, I think I remember this last week. Just proof that I don't do any work offline. I try to make sure everything's available, just in case you guys want to learn how I did a specific piece of it. You can always just go back through and find that section. Okay, so what is this? Line 47, semicolon expected. Chess models plus piece name plus .glb. I don't know what's wrong here. We have a Yeah, it's odd. It's identifier expected and semicolon expected. So we're just, I mean, as long as load is actually returning us what it's supposed to be returning us, let me just take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Because what we're doing here is we're trying to load in the correct 3D model for a chess piece. We're trying to load in models for the chess pieces and place them on the board. So I think, yeah, I think we looked this up last week. Let me just look. How to load model Godot C#. That's what we're gonna look up. How to, maybe instantiate would be a better word. How to instantiate model Godot C#. Okay. Here we go. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so our prefab is going to be gd.load. And we got to say what type it is. So in this case, I think we might need these to be scenes. So let's just try it with scenes first. So imagining we have this as a scene which ends in, what does it end in? Dot T scene. TCSN, yeah, okay, all right. So we're gonna have our, probably another folder. We're probably gonna put these under scenes. All right, so here's the game plan. We create, you know, a pawn scene, a knight scene, all those other scenes. We put them under the scenes folder, and then we will go ahead and load up a packed scene. So var prefab equals gd.load an object of type packed scene, and it'll be in the scenes folder, and it'll be named pawn.tscene or knight.tscene or whatever. Okay, and then we load in the scene, and then we have to say the instance. Okay, so that's the actual, that's like the prefab data, and then we have to instantiate it. So our instance of this is going to be prefab.instance. Okay, and then we want to actually add it and make it a child of something. So I think if we just call add child inst, it'll add it to this object, I believe. So basically what we're doing is we're going and getting the file, which is going to be under the scenes folder and named appropriately as we've discussed. Then we're going to instantiate an instance of that, and then we're going to go ahead and actually add it as a child of this object, just so everything's organized nice and neatly. And of course we have to add it somewhere in the scene if we want it to actually exist. So let's just build that just to make sure that the code checks out. It does not check out. It does not check out at all. Interesting. Oh, we're supposed to, I think, put in what type. This is here. We're loading a node 3D, or we will be loading a node 3D. Then I also don't know if we need to set the position as well, because we could do our instance.position equals new vector 3 0 0 0, because we'll set the position in a minute, obviously. But all right, let's try that. Okay, still having some issues here. Local parameter named row cannot be. Where else do we have row? Dude, I have literally have an int row right here. Okay, so I created an int row right here, which obviously needs to change. So I'll have this be row count and column count just to keep everything consistent. And then we'll obviously be incrementing row count and column count. And this will be 8 minus row count, and this will be chest number to letter column count. Yeah, so we just had a little conflict there. I was naming the string array row, and I was also naming the variables that we're using for counting. And so there was a little bit of a collision there. Okay. Packed scene does not contain a definition for instance. That's a little more concerning. So it doesn't like this line here, which we just Googled up. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. I did the lightsaber update at the beginning if you guys weren't here, but the lightsaber situation, all right, it's as I said at the beginning, it's going, okay? It's not there yet. Now, I've learned my lesson from, I don't know if you guys remember the Sonic Screwdriver project, probably not because it was a flop, but the reason it was a flop is because I rushed it, and so it did not do well at all. So this time we are avoiding making that mistake, and hopefully we'll get the lightsaber project out as soon as possible, but it may take some time. So currently I have the lightsaber, the electronics and everything are finished, but the code is not finished because I'm still working on that. I'm actually using a library I found which has some really cool functionality, but I need to straighten out some issues with that. So yeah, that's all that there is there. No, it is guys. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic, but we just have to keep waiting. In my case, keep working on it and get it done as soon as possible. The tricky part is I feel like I'm close to okay, so the issue is, right, like I'm using this other library which is made for different hardware, so I have to adjust it for our specific hardware, the specific Arduino RP2040 Connect that we're using, and other hardware that we're using, so I have to adjust it for that. So until you actually get everything adjusted, it's just sitting there with a bunch of errors, right? So it's not like something where you can see the progress as much as I would like it to be. But I do know that the electronics are working because I've tested all the various parts of them, and I just have to get the actual body of the code together. But yeah, I mean, I have this, let me see, let me look at my camera so I can actually see what you guys are seeing. See, lightsaber blade, looking nice. All right, I can try to turn this bad boy on, but we may I'll try it. Let me try it. All right. I think, yeah, hang on. If I put on the NeoPixel test sketch, you guys will be able to see at least like the LEDs. Oh, the electronics, yeah, sure. Hang on. Here we go. Let me just unplug it from the blade. Yeah, we got this nice, let me see here. All right, so we got this nice chassis. As you can see, obviously it ends in this plug for the LEDs. Then we got this, the focus doesn't seem to be focusing very well, but anyway, we got a kill switch here, so you can see, beautiful. The kill switch here, and then this button is actually the one that actually controls the functionality. It's got a nice little glowy ring there, pretty cool. And then we got a stack here. Why so many gadgets for the glowing stick? Well, the thing is, last time it was just a glowing stick. So if all you want is a glowing stick, last video is fine for you. This time, it's going to be a bit more than a glowing stick. As you can see here, behind the battery, right here on the end, we have a speaker. And down here, we got an SD card reader with a micro SD in there. And a driver up here. So this thing is going to make sound, and it is going to make a lot of sound, and let me tell you. So I can actually hopefully make that bigger for you guys if you want. Yeah, so driver board, right? So we can power the speaker with the full might of the battery, and yeah, it's not gonna be as hot as a lightsaber. No, it is going to be very the sound is what adds all of this extra technology. So last time I just used I think just a regular Arduino Nano and LEDs and a battery. That's it. Because you need a microcontroller like an Arduino Nano to tell the LEDs what to do, and you need a battery to power it, and a button or two depending on what you want to do. To have, usually you want to have one button for the kill switch so you're not draining battery constantly, and one button for the actual functions so you can control what it's doing. This time, right, we've still got the battery, although it's a beefier battery this time so we can get more brightness out of the LEDs. Still got a kill switch, still got one button for functions, but now we're also going to have the SD card so we can play really nice sounds on the speaker, and we're having an Arduino board with a gyroscope. So this is what I'm most excited about. The gyroscope means that the Arduino can tell when it accelerates, it knows you're swinging the saber around, so it makes a swing sound on top of the hum sound. And when you're like moving fast and then you suddenly slow down a lot, that means you just whacked into something. So it knows, oh, now I should make a clash sound. It makes a clash sound. And you can also turn on other cool modes which do other cool things. So that's why there's so much technology this time. I don't think I'll be doing a tutorial on making a Bitcoin mining setup with Arduino. That doesn't seem like something I'd do. And I think you'd be better off with Raspberry Pi there as well. Just that's all the advice I'll probably give you on that. But Arduinos don't have a whole lot of computing power. Raspberry Pis generally have a good bit more, but that's all. Okay, so hang on. I think we're having an issue. We're having an issue. You guys can still see me, right? Yeah. Okay. YouTube's just telling me stuff. I don't know. Can I finish the lightsaber and make an emergency early stream so we can? I mean, I wouldn't rule out the possibility because I am working on. Yeah, the Raspberry Pis are more expensive. But I mean, there's a reason for that. They have a lot more computing power than an Arduino, and they're still a lot less expensive than like an actual computer would be. But yeah, I know also, yeah, I don't know where they're produced, but they could be harder to get in different countries for sure. I could definitely see that because I know Arduinos are produced everywhere, so definitely could have factories in India that produce those. I would be surprised if there weren't actually, because there's factories everywhere. But well, it's kind of like a potato, you know, if you plug a wire in. I'm kidding. I doubt raspberries actually work like that. But do not eat electronics. Electronics bad. Yeah, so I mean, I will say I'm looking to stream more, so maybe an opportunity will come up depending on how long, depending on once I finish the lightsaber, depending on how long I think it'll be before I have the video ready to go. That's how then maybe I'll pop out a stream to show it off, or like a micro video to show it off before actually doing the tutorial. But yeah, I just told you guys not to eat electronics. I'm not putting electronics in my delicious pie. I haven't ever made a Raspberry Pi actually, so I can't say that yeah, but I can safely say I've never put electronics in any pie before. I've definitely made plenty of pies. So we're trying to figure out some errors here. Maybe one of you Godot pros can help me out here. All we're trying to do here is instantiate all kinds, honestly. Pumpkin, chocolate cream, probably chocolate chess. I think I've done that before. I'm sure I've done Apple, the classic. That's not that many. Oh, obviously chicken pot pie. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, those are the main ones. Shepherd's pie, of course, another chicken pot pie knockoff. Raspberry Pi simulator on Godot. I don't know. It would definitely be a challenge because you'd have to have obviously a compiler in there for the C or whatever, and Raspberry Pis can actually load whole operating systems. So then you're like making a whole virtual machine, and then it's a whole mess. So an Arduino simulator would definitely be easier because, like I said, they have less computing power and less storage. So you're not usually loading operating systems onto there. But yeah, Raspberry Pi can definitely do a lot more. So that would be a lot harder to simulate. Yeah, we could definitely get some Inception level stuff going on there if we went down that rabbit hole. Okay, just reposition my window. There we go. Okay, anyway, we're trying to instantiate a scene here. The prefab, we load in the scene and then we try to instantiate it, but that doesn't work. I also have an error down here, new piece model. Well, that's because I didn't name this correctly. Oh, and if we're actually positioning it, all right, let me just comment that out for a second. Instantiating, yeah, I don't know. We can also fix, this error is probably gonna be easier to fix. String array row in chessboard. What do you mean you can't convert string to string array? This is a string array. Maybe it actually goes over each of these strings in here. I don't know. That would be kind of weird if it actually just went over the strings and ignored the fact that it's 2D. That could be a little problematic, honestly. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. So what it is trying to it did allow me to do this line. So what it's trying to do is it's trying to have this whole array be basically considered like a 1D array and just go string after string after string. Why are my attributes red? Attributes aren't red. Oh, this is kind of red actually. It's actually very similar to the comment color. That's actually probably not great. We might actually have to change that. Let's see. Where are we? Editor settings. See, I know my way around a little better now. Text editor. Yeah, it looks much different in here, but I guess in the editor it actually looks really similar. The oh wait, am I in the? Where are attributes? Let me see. Attributes. Is that? No, that's because that's orange. I'm looking for anything red. This is not. I'm not seeing anything that looks red in here, so I don't know why the attributes are so. I guess they're kind of pink. We're getting even deeper levels of Inception with Godot and Raspberry Pis. Godot would definitely be more practical than a, is it member variable? Is that what we're looking at here? No, that's that. Okay. Let's leave that as a nice, what should that be? Nice hot pink. It's kind of a purple. Light pink. Oh, it was that. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, yeah, Godot would definitely be more practical to run on a Raspberry Pi than my preferred Unreal, but either one would be a challenge for sure. Guys, there's nothing wrong with pink. I would say pink is a fairly manly color, honestly. You know, it used to be, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I heard once that it used to be Like pink was for baby boys and blue was for baby girls, and then somehow it got switched around. Kind of weird, honestly, but all right, back to coding, guys. Back to coding. We're still having. Okay, so one issue is it wants to loop over each individual string instead of doing the arrays one by one. So we're gonna have to do it all in one loop, and we're gonna have to calculate the column count and row count, because obviously we need those for doing this stuff here. So our column count, our row count can just be it can't be straight incremented. So we're gonna increment our row count. Let me just move this up here. Okay, we're gonna increment our row count, but every time our row count is greater than 7, because it starts at 0, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase column count, and we're gonna set row count back to 0. There we go. So basically every eighth time we'll reset the row back and increase the column, and it'll be great. Actually, is that backwards? Wait, because it goes column. Sorry. Okay. We need to have row count. Wait, how did I use row and column? Row I use for the. Okay, so I used the variable row count to refer to the columns like this. So this is that's very confusing terminology, but the code should work fine. Let's go ahead and build that. So basically now we just have the row and column are actually working correctly, and our for loop is actually working. Okay, now we have an okay, we're gonna change this name to because it's gonna be string piece, because we no longer have the nested situation here. That should remove most of our errors. And now we're still just having the error with actually instantiating something. Just that one single error. Okay, so we've been through this, guys. I'm gonna use the strings for now. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is a quick game. Think of it like a game jam. You guys ever done a game jam? When you're doing a game jam, you do what you gotta do to get that thing done. Doesn't matter if it's as perfect and pristine as possible. Now, if you turn it into something you're gonna publish, then you gotta make it nice. But guys, it's not a big, like, it's not like I'm naming all of my variables single letter variable names and then making everything like 10 kilobyte objects. Like it's one string versus character array thing. It's not that big of a deal. Uncle Bob would be just fine, I'm sure. Well, Uncle Bob probably doesn't do game jams. He's not a game dev. He's like just a regular boring software developer, not like a cool like game dev, you know? There's a bit of a difference there, you know? Bit of a difference. I have not seen him gaming. I bet it's intense though. Oh no. Said Uncle Bob is boring. He's gonna come after me. Uncle Bob Gaming. I see a YouTube channel, Uncle Bob. I don't know if that's him. Let's check this X Twitter account. No, I don't think so. No, that's definitely not him. Yeah, guys, I can't find him. Can't find Uncle Bob Gaming. We need to get that. We need to get that going. There's one Facebook page, but it's actually not empty. Here we go, guys. I found Uncle Bob Gaming on Facebook. Let me pull this bad boy in for you. After making sure it doesn't have any personally identifiable information. Anyway, look at that. Uncle Bob Gaming. 173 likes, 174 followers. 137 likes. This is Uncle Bob doing some gaming. I don't know what game. Oh, there we go. We got some retro stuff cooking right there. I don't know what game this is, but let's see if we can find the title screen. Oh, wait, I think we're almost there. Wait for it. Oh no, he's just gonna switch apps. He's not gonna boot it. Let me see if I can see it in his menu bar. I cannot tell what that is. I don't know what that game is, but I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he's very skilled. Let's watch some. That was an unfortunate. Everyone dies at some point. You know what I'm saying? Happens to the best. Clearly it happens to the best. Yeah, this looks like it's getting intense. Here we go. Let's see it. You guys watch this clip. It's about to be insane. Oh. He's fluent in 4 languages. That's impressive. It's actually an online game. I'm surprised. It does not look like a game that would be online. I don't know. Anyway, that's Uncle Bob Gaming. So yeah, maybe if we do well enough on this game, we'll be on Uncle Bob's radar for his next game selection. You never know. I need to aspire to be Uncle Bob. Yeah, honestly, it's a good target to shoot for. I'm not changing the strings into characterize though. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna stick with strings. all that for nothing. I know. But we need to figure out how to instantiate pieces, guys. Why is this instantiation code not working? That's the question. That is the question. Yeah, these guys on Reddit are I guess they're just wrong. I don't know. I can't imagine our Redditors being wrong here, but this is what they are advising us to do. gd.load, whatever the type is, whatever the path is, scene.instance. But yeah, we seem to be having some trouble. Packed scene. What if we try regular scene instead of packed scene? Does that help? I don't even know if that's a thing. No, it's not a thing. All right, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we gotta find something. Yeah, but usually, you know, they can get the, you know, they can get like a thing or two right, but don't forget to implement the generics. I have generics. System.collections.generic. Are we friends? Guys, we're not getting parasocial here, are we? I don't want to get into it. And also, we are definitely, even if I actually knew you in real life, we would not be friends because you can't spell my name right. Daniel. Let me just send it in chat. This is the name, okay? Not with an A. All right. Well, there's one A at the beginning. There's an A at the beginning. Later on, it's an E. It switches. Okay. So suffice it to say, there are 2 reasons why we are not friends. One is because I don't know you. I'm looking at a screen which says whatever you say from the comfort of your home. I assume, unless you're at work, should be kind of awkward. Your boss swings by and he's like, "What you doing there? Are you friends with that streamer dude?" I had generics they missed in US. I don't want to. The most common spelling, guys. That is not true. Let me just. Okay, all right. I'm 100% sure that is not possibly true. Let me see. Popularity for the name Daniel. Here we go. Dude, guys, it's actually insane. Look at this graph. In 1985, 2% of, I guess, Americans were named Daniel? That's kind of crazy. Is that accurate? No way 38,000 is 2%. 2% of what? Let's see by rank. By rank. Give me by rank. It's not working. Here we go. Number 6. Dang, that's impressive. Number 5, number 9, number 15. I'm not from... No, I actually am. I was born in 1985, right there. Yep. That year when 2.004% of us were named Daniel. Yep, that was me. It got so insanely popular that they even started naming women that. Look down there at that little 0.016. Yep. Ooh, check out Armenia. It's just going up. It's just going up. I don't think it could possibly be like 2% of the people there. So I don't know what percentage, what the percentage is of, but oof. I think we've been falling off. Is this the whole world down here? I don't know, but we seem to be declining, which is a little bit concerning. There's no LE on the end. It just stops. All right, it stops after the L. Let's take a look at. Oh, so no one in Uruguay is named Daniel. That's kind of unfortunate. Mexico. Wow, there's not even enough for there to be a percentage option. Only 4,000 people in all of Mexico are named Daniel. That's not very much. Okay, let's see related names. Let's see if we can pull up this weird spelling. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. The Arabic spelling. How would you even say that? Daniel? Daniel? I don't know. We need to see. Why is this not linked? Okay, here we go. We need to see if it's more popular. Here we go. No, I don't want the history. Okay, here we go. And it's only present in the United States and England and Wales, guys. So I was gonna do like the whole world because I feel like that'd be more fair. But we're just doing the US. It looks like, since that's all we got. Here we go. Okay, in the year 20. Why is it falling off so much, guys? Am I dying out? Are my kind dying out? Take the test, because I'm not clicking on an ad. Unbelievable. 9,000 in 2022. Oh my goodness, it's dead, guys. I win. Look at this. Oh, my time's used. Here we go, guys. The most popular year here, 210. That's it. That's all I got. If we were to add up all the people on this graph, it's like less than 10,000. Less than 10,000 with this spelling. Okay, guys, it's not happening. It's not happening. How many people do we have? We had 38,000 in 1985. We are here. We have all of it. It's all my spelling. It's my spelling all the way. All the way. There's even less in England and Wales. There's like 100 people here. 400 people here. Guys, in the whole world, there's just like no people with this spelling. I don't know what you guys are trying to do here, but no. And also, I'm gonna move from this page because I don't want you guys to get all those other spellings there and start sending them to me as well. But the point is, we had 40,000 Daniels in 1985. Never forget that. And also, we have way more people who spell it my way. So you guys have to spell it the correct way. No, guys, no. I'm not doing that. It has to be a game I'm good at. And there's just way more Daniels. So no. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unbelievable. No. Let's fix the game. Let's fix the game. It's Daniel. I'm just gonna put it right here at the top. I'll say, I can't just put my name because that would be a little weird. I'll say, created by Daniel in 1985. There we go. Perfect. Let me put that at the top of the other script as well, just in case. Just in case anyone forgets. Excellent. No, no, it does not show the truth. Oh, even if I was scared, which I am obviously not, it does not show the truth. No, 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 no. Guys, the name won't change. That's what it says on my birth certificate. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth. All right. The Redditors have let me down, so we have to go to ChatGPT. No, we're not going to ChatGPT. I'm not changing. It's good the way it is. Guys, there's hundreds of thousands of people named Daniel with that correct spelling. I'm not changing it. Why would I change it? It's beautiful. It's perfect. I don't even know where my town hall is. I don't even know. No, I don't. No, if I want a nickname, I can always have a nickname. I don't need to misspell my name. Like that's not how it works. Instantiate object in Godot. Okay. Okay. We load it. gd.load. Then we get the dot instance, and then okay, I don't know. So let's try just dot instance like that. Maybe that'll help. Nope. Oh, hang on. This that's just because I messed up this. Guys, we could be onto something here. No. Dang it. Thank you. Yes, we did add the red colored comments last week. It makes it a lot more satisfying to look at, I think. Definitely. Except if you're colorblind, in which case you probably can't even see the comments at all very much. So yeah, that's kind of rough. But guys, we cannot. How is everyone in the chat complaining about the strings? It's just a string, man. It's just a string. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that. It's just a string. It's a string. Just a string. Guys, it's not that big of a deal. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I also realized I think we need a res:// here, just so we actually get the right directory. For when we actually fix this. Dang it, why is everyone just saying dot instance? It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? What are we missing here, guys? Do we need another using line? Do we need to include something? What are we missing? And don't say anything about the strings. Guess every time I turn around, it goes from the name misspelling to the strings to the pawns. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. 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 I am a teacher, guys. I'm a very, very well-recognized and wise teacher, and you should listen to what I'm honestly, you should listen to what I say over what Uncle Bob says. That's not true, but guys, no, I'm not a cooking channel. Of course I'm not a cooking channel unless it's like a food simulator or something like that. Technically I'm not even a game dev channel, which is why I gotta work something out there, but an electronics channel, and I just make live streams about game development, and yeah, videos about game development don't do very well because most of my audience is electronics people, which is kind of odd, but Well, it's not surprising. I made electronics content for like 9 months before I did anything game dev, but well, such is life. I'll figure it out eventually. I have a plan. Secret plan. We might refactor at some point. That's the only thing I can accept from that. We are not. We love. No, strings are fine though. Strings are fine, guys. Strings are good. I love strings. Strings are good. Go strings. That's all I have to say. And also, my name is still spelled Daniel. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna have to say this. It's not hard. It's 6 letters, not 14 or whatever we got going on down there. Okay, so it's 7, but you know, same thing. Guys, it's not. We don't even have anything to refactor at this point. I'm just saying that refactoring is something that might actually happen. Right now, our code is sorted out pretty well, I would say. Except for this one piece here, which has some commented out stuff because I don't know what we're doing here, and it's very it's a disaster. But that's just we need to figure out how to instantiate something. We can't instantiate something. Unbelievable. All right, guys, it's time to bring out the big guns. We are now going to go to chat.openai.com, which is where we go when all hope has failed and we have utterly descended into the abyss. And we're going to ask ChatGPT, I am making a game in Godot, and I try to talk in a robot voice so it feels more at home. And I am trying to instantiate a scene inside of one of my scenes in a C# script. How do I do it? All right. Yep, and then we just tell it using Godot and using system. Guys, we have both of those. Okay. Then we just tell it the error. Hopefully this works, guys, because this is going to be really sad. No, I'm not uploading my face at ChatGPT and buying ChatGPT. Why? What? First of all, I'm sure it would say Unreal Developer if I uploaded my face, because obviously I look like an Unreal Developer, clearly. What does an Unreal Developer look like? Hopefully nothing to do with Fortnite. Goodness. I can't show you all of the, guys, I don't have that many conversations. Let me check. Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. nothing, everything's fine. I think everything's chill. Oh, there's one. Dang it. The only problem is I have to, let me see if I can do trick. Little magic trick. Okay. Position it. All right, here we are. We got all the conversations here. Do I role play with chat? Oh, this one. Yeah, so I was just testing something out. I was trying to see if I could convince it that I was ChatGPT, just for fun. It didn't really work very well. I tried my best, but it didn't work super great. It did address me as ChatGPT, but it wouldn't ask me questions, and it still kept talking like ChatGPT. I was trying to get it to be like as if I was the one answering the questions, and then it would just like keep asking me questions and I would answer, and so it would look like a conversation, except the opposite, right? Because I had this other stream somewhere down here where I would input the questions. So I was trying to convince it that it was actually the user, and then I could just... Guys, that's disrespect. How could you possibly think so low of me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. That's enough ChatGPT. Actually, wait, did it answer us? Does it have anything helpful for us? Let me put it up here. so we can see better. It was still giving us the dot instance nonsense, which doesn't work. Let me tell it that. Okay. The dot instance line gives us an error. ChatGPT is not lightweight, and it is definitely not open source. No. It is made by a company called Closed AI. They try to keep everything as under wraps as possible, apparently. Yeah, I guess. It might. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you might be right about that. Okay, the dot instance line gives us an error saying that there is no definition for instance. Wow, this is really the lowest I've ever had to go, just asking ChatGPT for this stuff. This is why we should be using Unreal, guys. Okay, it wants me to do this. Yeah, I'm trying to do prefab.instantiate, but it doesn't like it. So we load in the prefab and then we try to instantiate that, but I don't know why it doesn't like that. Oh no, it's supposed to be the instance. If I said instantiate, I don't think that's right. Everywhere I've seen it, it's been .instance. Oh, it's just a slip of the tongue. Yeah. Wait, what? Dude, no, there's no way it's actually happening right now. ChatGPT just. Oh. Guys, I just said instantiate by mistake. Like it says instance everywhere else. The heck? Look at this. ChatGPT .instance. Again, .instance. Our Reddit users .instance. How is it instantiate this whole time? No one ever said this. I know ChatGPT is wrong. I'm not surprised about that. I'm surprised about the Redditors and everyone. How can everyone be wrong? Why would they change that? This is torture. You can't do that. At least give a deprecated message. Okay. Really though, they should have put in a special error that's if they intentionally like deprecated it and changed it from instance to instantiate, which does make more sense because .instantiate makes more sense. Don't get me wrong, but they should have put in like a .instance is deprecated now. Change it to .instantiate error, like not just like a whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not happy with them. Not happy with them. This is why Unreal's better. Anyway, we have our thing now. Now we just need to set its position is all. We might need to do that after we add it to the world. I'm not sure. Oh, we probably need to actually tell it what it is. This is actually going to be a node 3D in case anyone's wondering. Yeah, but we're not going to be in Godot that long. I'm not going to lie. Once we finish this project, we are back to Unreal and we're happy again. Anyway, all right, we told it it's a node 3D. Now we can set its position, which actually the position, we have a line down here to actually set it, which we can uncomment now that everything else is working. Yep, I think that's all well and good. All right, let's try running it. Guys, just because a game engine is used for one game you don't like doesn't mean it's a bad game. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Are we actually running this function anywhere? We're supposed to be running it on ready. So this should actually run in, oh, we don't actually have the piece state. All right, that's probably what the errors are saying. Yep. All right, we need to actually make our little piece scenes. That's all we need to do. All right. So we need to make each of these into a scene and then save it into the scenes folder, and then we'll be ready to go. I thought you didn't like Reddit, guys. Now you're saying you're making your opinions based on that. Okay, whatever. Guys, you guys don't make any sense at all. Like, can I just say that? Okay, save branches scene. Fine. Gotta make a new inherited scene, right? What did it say to do? I don't know. Let's test that again. Save branch as scene. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I think people hate on it a little bit too much. But like, there's some kind of like weird. I don't know. There's a lot of weird people that play it. But yeah, I would hop on a lobby with friends. I think that's fine. Nothing harmful about that. People there are less sweaty than Apex Legends. I'll say that. Maybe it's just because I'm in less good lobbies. But I don't, bro. When I play Apex Legends, I get wrecked. Those people humble you. I will say that. Can't save the branch of an already instantiated. No, I still play it less than Apex, and so don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. To create a variation of a scene, you can make an inherited scene based on the instantiated scene. You're going to scene, new inherited scene. Okay. Scene, new inherited scene. I don't think that was what I was supposed to do. Undo. Can't undo it. What the heck? What are we doing now? I have no idea. Guys, what did I do? Instantiate child scene? No. Why is everything yellow now? What did I do? What have I done? What have I done? Just close the scene? Oh, I created a new scene. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Thank you. Okay. We need to make a... we need to make... like a... No, I fixed it now, guys. It's good. It's okay. It's okay. I need to make this... Ooh, what if we just drag and drop? Nope, same thing. Okay. We need to make an inherited version of the scene based on scene new... Yeah, but that just makes an inherited version of the thingy. Yeah, but we don't do things just because they're easy, guys. We do things because they're hard. You know, JF Kennedy said that. Alright, what the heck are we doing here, guys? What are we trying to... Let me go back to trying to instantiate models now anyway. Let's close that. Instantiate, because I want to see if we can instantiate models, because we never actually tried that with the thing actually working. You never know, guys. It could work. Actually, it won't, because I said it was a packed scene, and it's obviously not a packed scene now. Hello? It's not actually... Well, I might as well try it. Ah, guys, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. They're very small, but they are there. At least some of them. Some of them don't seem to be there, but some of them are there. Oh, it's sideways. The board's sideways. Perfect. We just need to switch the row and column and actually make the things large, because they're tiny right now. But guys, it's actually working. Let's go. Okay. New piece model dot scale equals new vector 3 10 comma 10 comma 10. Yep, scale them up to 10 by 10 by 10, and we need to switch the row count and the column count because it's being, the chessboard is obviously facing the wrong way. Because we're not playing Fortnite right now, guys. We're making video games. This is very serious work. Okay. Column count is going to be increased every time. And we're going to check if column count is greater than 7. Row count is going to be increased. And column count is going to be set to 0. So we just switch these. Oops. We just switch these. Here we go. Watch this, guys. This is going to be immaculate. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Is that not very extremely beautiful? Guys, look at this. Godot Fortnite. I doubt that would work. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Godot is gonna have the multiplayer power of Unreal Engine. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Someday. Sure it will someday. Well, I hope it will someday. But Well, UEFN is still not open source, so we can still not port UEFN over, unfortunately. It's just a testament to my skill. I wish that were the case, but I don't think, I don't know if I can make Fortnite in any engine, if we're being honest here. I've never made a game like that. Generally, if you're like, let's be serious here, if you're an indie game developer, you don't want to do that. It's not a good plan. You need to start out with something that's achievable. And Fortnite is not going to be achievable for your first, or even for me, my second, probably second, right? Yeah, second commercial release. Like, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Especially if your first commercial release was, ugh. But yeah, that's why we need to finish this chess game so we can get started on our second, on the first commercial release of this channel, or this brand, shall we say. That's why we need to get this chess game done. Anyway, we have our meshes now, which is pretty cool. We need to make them actually black or white depending on the color. So we can once again get the side of the piece, because we have the string piece. We got piece name is piece.substring1, so we can say character side equals piece 0 to get the first character, and then based on whether it's black or white, once we've instantiated it, we can say if side is equal to black, because we don't need to do anything if it's a white piece. We just need to do something if it's a black piece, because they already start out white. Then we just need to change the color of the piece. So new piece model dot something or other. A cartoony Lego game, it can't be that hard. I played the Lego one a little bit, not very much though. It seemed pretty fun though. It hadn't quite, I mean, it's obviously like trying to be more like a Minecraft type thing. They didn't quite have enough stuff in there, I don't think, for it to be that yet, but I'm sure it's advanced more since I checked it out. Imagine hacking on a Lego game. Yeah. There are people who would do it though. There are people who would do it. Always are. Okay, in toggle square glow, we got the material. And then we were able to edit the material. So yeah, that's definitely what we want to do. We just want to copy this code right here. Yep. These 3 lines right here. And then we just need to actually do this stuff on new piece model. If we can reformat it. Okay. Equals, we're going to say new piece model dot get node CSG box 3D colors. It's not going to be actually, we don't need to do that because it's just straight up. It should just be straight up new piece model dot material override is what we want to get. And then, okay, let's just say standard material 3D piece material. Wait, hang on. It is IE, right? Okay, I'm tripping. Piece material. Not having a format on save. That's actually a good point. Should I do that? Let's see. Editor settings. Casted my standard material. You guys are distracting me so much. No, I casted it correctly. Piece material dot piece material dot what? I need to look up the attribute. So if we have a random king here, and we can actually delete these now that we're done with this. What are we looking for? Looking for the material. Why do these guys not have materials? Where are their materials? Instantiate a pawn material 3D and attach it to a shader material 3D. Oh no. So we need to add a material to these guys since they don't already have it. Is that what we're hearing here? No, thankfully we don't have to calculate the normals and tangents. If we were creating our own meshes from scratch, then we actually would. Which I have done a little bit before, but it was not fun. I will say that. Normals and tangents are the enemy. Never forget that. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna need to look this up. Godot add material to model C#. So create a new shader. All right, that's fine. We can do that. Shader. Okay, guys. Embarrassing question. Where do we go to create a new shader? Over here. New resource, I assume. Shader. Boom. Easy. Guys, I'm way ahead of you. See? Easy. It's a resource. Guys, I'm already there. I'm already there. You guys are way behind. I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously. All right, this is going to be called chesspiece.gd shader. Great, now I have to create a shaders folder. Dang it. Otherwise you guys are going to get mad. All right, shaders. Put this in there. There we go. Okay, now we can open it up. Okay, it opened down here. That's kind of weird. Oh, great. Now I have to do HLSO? Wait, this isn't HLSO. What is this? It's because it's not because of stream delay. I'm just faster. You guys are just jealous. Nope. Stream delay is nothing. Non-existent. Nope. Oh, it is. It is like GLSO. Okay. I don't know that. I don't know that much GLSO. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. I am lazy. Let's do a visual shader, guys. Yep. Just so we can compare and contrast. Of course. Yeah, we just want to chess piece, but dude, what the heck? Why can't I type chess piece but visual? There we go. I just want to see, you know, compare and contrast. Obviously, just compare and contrast. That's all. Oh, this kind of looks like Unreal's shader editor. Let's see how good it is. Okay, let's go ahead and start up with the color. Start up with a vector. No, guys, I just want a variable. I just want a vector variable. That's all. That's all I want. Dang it. We're making a shader so we can make some of the pieces black and some of them white, so they're not all the same color. Dang it. They don't have any shortcuts. All right. Guys, I don't know this. I followed your instructions. You told me to create a shader. I was creating a shader because you told me to create a shader. I tried just doing a standard material, which is what I was doing here. Look, guys, look at this. Look at what I started to do before you guys derailed me. I started just doing standard material 3D stuff. No, guys, don't just... I trusted you. And this is how you repay me. Shit, guys, we're not using shader. I don't know what you're talking about. We're using standard material 3D, obviously. We just need to figure out how to add a standard material 3D. Chess material 3D. Boom. Easy. Now all we're gonna do is go to albedo and change the color to black. And then all we have to do is go to the board manager and say piece material dot material override equals great, and then we have to load and then we gotta load in I just wanted to name it chess. I don't know, guys. I just added the 3D on the end for fun, of course, obviously. Now we gotta rename the shaders folder because whatever. But all right, let's just test this out and make sure this works. Shaders / chess material 3D.tres. Kind of like T-Rex. Okay, there we go. Use the shader so I can easily change the color. It doesn't matter. We don't need to change the color. It's fine. Actually, we might want to for customization at some point. But for now, we're just gonna run it. Dang it, what's the shortcut to run it again? Something weird. Command B. Oh, for build. Well, why isn't build Command B then? That doesn't make any sense. Not piece material. New piece model. Alright. That's fair. I don't have that much. Oh, no, we need to get the, dang it, we need to get the model. We need to get the material thing. Is it a, it is going to be a node 3D. With a 3D model slapped in there somehow. Not exactly sure how. I assume it would be like this. Where in here does it say the 3D model? Interesting. 3D model node. All right, let's search this up just see if we can 3. What is it going to be? Area 3D? Mesh instance 3D maybe? You think it'll be mesh instance 3D? Well, the thing is, I don't think it will be. Let's actually just run this and see. So we can see if we run this right. Oh, shoot. All right, let me remove that and then we can actually run this. For testing purposes, new status B, do literally nothing. Okay. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. Can we not view the active, like, scene, like, just normally, like, navigate around it, like in the inspector, but with the active scene? Can we not do that? That's kind of concerning. Okay, but the point is, when I drag one of these 3D models in, like this pawn here, it doesn't create a mesh instance 3D. It just creates a node 3D that somehow has this 3D model, which is not appearing anywhere in here, which is kind of weird. Open the scene. Well, the scene is open. We don't need to import the pawn from Unreal Engine. Oh my goodness, this is a travesty. The Godot pawns are kind of broken, yeah. Yeah, this is why we need to stay with Unreal Engine. That's the real takeaway here. Open the pawn scene. We didn't actually make scenes, did we, right? We ended up just importing, just slapping in the 3D models instead of actually creating scenes. So it just loads in, it just straight up loads in the 3D models, and that's it. So there's no scene. Yeah, it's kind of, that's why I don't know what we're doing here. Enable editable children. Well, it's not this pawn. We're pulling the pawn out of the folder. Ah, look at that. Oh, it is, okay. So it's, okay. So it's gonna have a child that is a mesh instance. Okay, good work. I appreciate that. Okay, so it's gonna have a child. We're gonna have to get a child that is a mesh instance 3D, and then we can work with that. Excellent. So we're gonna do new piece model.get node mesh instance 3D. It's obviously gonna be a mesh instance 3D. And then how is it going to be named? That's the real question. I think we're doing it right. Let me do the same thing here and see if it's the same. They're all named weird different things. I guess because that's what the 3D models were named in Blender, but still, that's kind of weird. No, there's no area 3D involved, guys. That was just from where I was copying and pasting it from. All we're doing is we have the piece model. Okay, so this isn't technically a model. This is just new. This is really just new piece, not new piece model. Let's go ahead and replace that with new piece, and then this last one can be this one right here can be new piece model. I think that's reasonable. Find child then. Okay, because we just want to find the right child of a certain type. Is that gonna work? I think get node. I'll just look it up. I'll just look at this. Should be something that Google can hopefully answer. Godot get child of type C#, of course. Can you see the lights here? Were you not here? If you skip back a little, you can see the electronics of it. We don't actually have the lightsaber fully working yet. It's still under construction. I'll get it out as soon as possible. We can just use get child 0 here. Is what I am finding. Since we only have one child here, we can just go ahead and grab that. Okay, and then of course we're gonna have to cast that. Okay, and then we can say new piece model dot material override equals, and then we'll load in the material, and I think it'll be good. Okay, it didn't fail. I failed to deliver it on time, which is, yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm unhappy about that, but it will still be out as soon as possible. I just made a mistake with the design and messed that up. Yeah. How to buy a real lightsaber? Step 1, find out where Hacksmith lives. Step 2, send mail with large amount of cash. Step 3, go pick it up. That's the only way you can get a real lightsaber, I think. Is trying to get it off Hacksmith. I think they have the monopoly on on very close to real lightsabers anyway. Can't. Oh, I did. Okay, this is supposed to be material. The magic of copy and paste, unfortunately. Yeah, well then I think you're gonna have to. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I think you're gonna have to wait at least a few years then. But yeah, that's pretty epic. We got our black pieces black, white pieces white. It's perfect. Guys, I can barely, well, not barely. I think I've done a pretty bang up job on this one, not gonna lie, once we finish it. But like it was a whole process just for me to make a lightsaber out of LEDs and like not chopping and burning stuff. I don't think we want to start throwing plasma around and stuff. Like that's not something you can do in your office. Like nope. Well, no, guys, that's no. Good streamers do not do that. Absolutely not. Name one streamer who did that. No one can do that. No. At best, the best thing I can offer you is making a kit that you can buy. But that's about it. Yeah, no, it's not a load of baloney, but I'm not that worried about you thinking that because I know that it won't be that long until it comes out, and then you guys will be astonished, hopefully. Yeah, no, I was hoping that I would see it last week, but that obviously did not happen. I'm sure you'll get the full story in the video as to the tragedy of what happened, but probably I'll trim it down to like a couple seconds because I don't want to waste time on that, but yeah. It is very disappointing. Okay, I don't know why you were hoping that I would just say hi to you and ask if you want a lightsaber. Like, that just doesn't happen, guys. That's, like, that just doesn't, like, I'm not, like, it just doesn't work that way. That is not the way the world works, unfortunately. But we have a little bit more time left, so let's try to squeeze a little bit more out of our game here. We've got the pieces, and they're not currently updating, so when we actually click or whatever, we need to actually run update pieces again. And that should be the master of lightsaber creation. I would say I'm up there, hopefully. I think at this point I deserve to be up there, at least once I publish this video with the masters of lightsaber creation. Maybe, let's say I'm on the council, but they don't grant me the rank of master. No, I don't want to be Anakin. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I think it's feasible, you know, someday, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, I'm, you know, a famous YouTuber, 4 million subscribers. I call up somebody at Disney and I'm like, yo, put me in one of them animated TV shows. And they're like, all right, you can be Omega from The Hole. And then I'm like, all right, sweet. Except that would be really weird because I'm not a child and I'm not a woman. But anyway, it could happen. It could happen, guys. You gotta have faith. Yeah, my last name is Saber. It's actually Saber C++, technically. So maybe Saber is my middle name. But yeah, it's Daniel Saber C++. I think that's my full name. In 4 years, you will send us lightsaber. I would say, I'm not making any promises because I know you guys would clip it and slam it in my face. But there's a much higher possibility of that once I'm like actually maybe making a dime off of this business. Like I'm not making bank over here. I'm gonna be honest, I've made a total of like $115 off of this so far, and I've definitely put much more than that into it. So there needs to be profit. Guys, you can't have a union. I'm not paying you. You don't work for me. Anyway, by the time you got your union organized, the lightsabers are already going to be out. So yeah. You can ask me in 5 years. We'll see what I say then. But it's much higher likelihood than now. You don't really have a lot of rights in saying the lightsaber production. I'm not gonna lie. I let you guys vote on whether you like Darth Maul's hilt or Kylo Ren's hilt better. And that was something. And you guys can't spell my name, so that's another thing. But as to rights, I will give you the ability to watch the video soon-ish. And hopefully I'll be able to put together a kit. And so then you'll have the right to order the kit if you so choose. And that's it. That's it. A video and maybe a kit. Maybe I'll do a written tutorial and then you could read that. That's about it. No, not really. Because the thing is, guys, like if I let you vote on what video I make and you choose something like ridiculous, I have to spend the lightsaber video, you know, I spent probably over 2 months, maybe not quite 3 months on that video. So like I can't spend, you know, 2 months of my life on something absurd. Not at this point anyway. There are many viewers. Do you want to watch videos on YouTube together? What do you mean by there are many viewers? I don't think there are many viewers on the live stream right now. We have like, I think YouTube's wrong. It's telling me you have 1 concurrent viewer. I feel like there's got to be more than 1 person in chat right now. Yeah, definitely for sure. But how are you guys seeing this? But I'm not. Guys, it tells me 1. I don't refresh. Yeah, it's still saying 1. I don't know why. But anyway, it says under the wait, so you're telling me my studio dashboard doesn't know how many viewers I have, but you guys get to know how many viewers. Like, this is a scam. The other thing that's a scam is somehow I got this piece of plastic stuck on my finger and I cannot get it off now. Oh man. Oh, I did it. There we go. Don't, guys, if you end up ordering the kit or ordering these for making your lightsabers, do not put them on your fingers. They're very stuck. They stick. It sucks. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my poor fingers. Anyway. Yeah, don't do that. Can I make the piece of plastic glow? I can make, that's, okay, so there's like a 3-layer setup. Yeah, the LEDs go inside foam, which go inside that plastic, which go inside the actual blade. So it's like lots of diffusion, and it looks cool and whatever. It's not, guys, it's not junk. This is clearly a very beautiful piece of plastic. Dang it. It's nice. It's a little rough at this one edge where I cut it. But that's just gonna be, you know, you guys don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not junk, guys. It's not. Nothing is junk. Okay, a few things are. Guys, it doesn't have any LEDs in it. It's empty. It's not. Actually, I'm using the plastic, so then it keeps it out of the ocean, and therefore I am actually saving all of the dolphins. So I would say that I'm actually saving the world at this very moment by keeping that plastic in my home instead of in the ocean. The turtles, you know, turtles are decent, all right, but they're not like dolphins, you know. Actually, they're probably better than like ordinary fishes, but yeah, I don't think they're dolphin level, honestly. I don't think so. I'm not that worried about them. Let them die. Just kidding. Oh man, no, turtles are good. Turtles are good. I mean, they're animals, so you know, there's that. I will not throw it in the ocean. No, guys, I love my glow stick. I will not throw it in the ocean. Absolutely not. Turtles are not people, however. They are just turtles. And if it came down to me or 100 turtles, I would have to fight the 100 turtles and win and survive. I'm afraid that is the case. Well, that's closer, I think, than turtles, because corporation is multiple people. But okay, guys, let's think about this situation. Like, if it's you against 100 turtles, like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna let them kill you? No, you have to fight to survive, so you can live another day. We are talking about turtles, unfortunately. And apparently now we're talking about 4th graders. Now, 4th graders is a whole different story, guys, because 4th graders actually are people. So I wouldn't fight 4th graders. That would be terrible. I did not say I wanted to kill them. I said if it was a choice between me or the 100 turtles, like, I have to, like, it's gotta be me, right? Like, I don't want to kill them. I just have to in this situation. Guys, I did not say I want them. Show me the clip where I said I want them. I didn't say that. It's a scam. No. Well, that's a fair question. Guys, 100 turtles isn't even a threat. It's fine. So this situation is never going to happen, and we don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it. Not one bit. All right, so I think what we can do is we could add our update pieces function to actually do stuff when the pieces are moved. Yeah, so guys, I'm never gonna have to kill 100 turtles. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so in the input event, when we click down, if the active square is not null, all right, then we say what piece we clicked on. Sure. And then Make a game where you have to kill 100 turtles? I don't know. I think you guys would get mad at me. You were just getting mad at me for talking about it. Now you want me to play a video game where I kill 100 turtles? That doesn't seem like you guys are going to be very happy with that. Yeah, guys, how are we still talking about turtles? We're supposed to be coding here. Look at these guys. Let's get back to work. That's fair. It's actually so fair. Dang it, what am I doing? What am I doing? 4 nested if statements. All right, guys, I'm gonna deal with this. Okay. If if Uncle Bob and Gordon Ramsay combined, guys, that's only a situation that would ever happen if we were making like a game about cooking. If guys, is there a way to say if at event isn't isn't input.mouse button, or do we have to just go with like a classic like not around it? I guess we have to do that. I don't know if there's a way to make it more elegant. Okay. I'm fixing it, guys. I'm fixing it. No need to get like Linus rolling over in his grave. My goodness. Okay, I think that's enough for one line. Just those 2 questions, because those 2 are related. See? All right. If the event is not a mouse button, or if not mouse button dot pressed, we can do that. Do 3 exclamation points. No, that is not an Uncle Bob tip. That is the opposite of an Uncle Bob tip. So yeah. Okay, and then we can also say if active square equals null, or active square equals empty string, then we can early return as well. There you go, guys. Was that, see? All right, that was fair on whoever pointed that out. It was kind of a disaster. But now the disaster is gone. Everything is back to a reasonable indentation. Everyone's happy. Beautiful. Good work, gentlemen. And ladies. I don't think they're... Yeah. I'm sure we have some... Okay, the analytics are very sad. I cannot add Jesus to the game because we cannot do that justice, unfortunately. Let's see, what were we? I'm getting distracted by the chat. We added early returns, which is good. We added the early returns, and now we can get it back to actually adding our pieces updating when appropriate. Okay, so if the piece is okay, let's think about this, because we might not actually want to return on in this case. Let's think about this. Okay, so if the piece is, if we've clicked on a square where the piece, oh no, we do need active square to be something, right? Yeah. Okay, if we've clicked on a square where the piece is something, right? Then what we want to do, what we want to do is type out my name with the correct spelling. And then, okay, so if we've already clicked on a piece, if clicked on piece, and if we've already clicked on a piece, then we just want to move to whatever the new active square that we're clicking on is. So we're gonna say, I think what we need to do is get the, how do we do this? I'll accept it with a period after the end. If you want to put a period after, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I accept that. Clicked. Okay. So if we've clicked on a piece, then we need to get where the piece was, get where we've clicked, which is just the active square, and then we need to move the piece in the array. Here, I'll put 5 exclamation points after this line. Okay, we're not going to put that in the actual code because that's just the exact opposite of what Uncle Bob would want you to do. Why would you do that? Why would you? No, unbelievable. I cannot believe you have to. I cannot believe you have the gall to talk to me about Uncle Bob when you're talking about putting triple exclamation points for absolutely no reason. Unbelievable. No, Uncle Bob did not say that. That is not true. Uncle Bob is a very wise man, and he knows that you should only ever use one single exclamation point. I cannot believe you guys are trying to scam me like this. I'm deleting these 5. We're not having that even in the comment section. Okay, move the piece in the array, and then we need to lastly call update pieces. All right, this is all we've got to do. Now, the main issue is we need to find out where the piece was. And currently, we are not storing where the piece actually was. So I think instead of having a Boolean that says whether we've clicked on a piece, we need to actually have clicked on piece be a variable that holds what piece position we've clicked on. So this is going to be a string. You guys are going to hate me. And it'll start out as an empty string. So if it's an empty string, we'll know that we haven't actually clicked on anything. But if it's a full string, we'll know that's the square that we clicked on. So when we click on a piece, we'll say clicked on piece equals the active square. I love strings. Get where the piece was. So where the piece was is now just going to be clicked on piece. We need to actually change this. We can say if clicked on piece does not equal empty. And then this is going to be an else if here, just so we can make sure we don't have any issues there. Okay, get where the piece was, which is clicked on piece. Get where we've clicked, which is I think we should change it to clicked on position instead of clicked on piece, because I think we want to store the position of the piece, not the actual like name of it. So let me just ding. Hello? Can I get the next? What the heck? Okay, I'll just do it manually. Clicked on position. Math with strings instead of ints. What is some kind of Java nonsense? Okay, so no, he did not say anything. No. Guys, no. Unbelievable. All right, so get where the piece was, which is going to be clicked on position, get where we've clicked, which is going to be active square. And then we need to move the piece in the array. So we're going to need to convert these to array notation. So, blasted. Chess notation to array value. Oh, brilliant. We actually, oh no, but then that's just going to give us the value of the array, not the position of the array. Dang it. Okay, we're going to need to adjust this. So we have a private index, I guess. Not index. A private int. Or does it need to be... No, why don't we just create a function private void set array value with chess notation. There we go. And we'll take in a string notation position and a string. Oh man, I love strings. Yeah, the chat's all over the place today. Guys, you need to behave yourselves. String notation position. We're going to take in a notation position, and we're going to take in a new value. So this is basically going to be the same, like kind of the same as the chess notation to array value, but instead of getting that value, we're actually just going to set the value at the end. So let me just copy all of this. And we're just going to say chessboard at number index, letter index is actually going to equal new value. Boom. Easy stuff. So now we have a get and set. Guys. All right, you know what? It's better than talking about pawns and misspelling my name, so I'll accept it. I'll accept the pun. That's fine. Okay, so get where the piece was. String previous position equals string. The square root of 42. I don't know if I can say that, but off the top of my head, if I were to just guess, I would say it would be like 6.4807406981, maybe? Something like that. Something around there. I think. I can't be sure. But yeah, I think it would be like 648074069. That should be 69801. Yeah, there we go. No, guys, that's definitely original. No, I just calculated that in my head. That's all. That's all. Yeah, let me just put. There we go. Just calculated that up for you guys in my head. Yep. 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 Yeah, I've been, people do say I can do math pretty fast, but it's pretty standard for me. I just pop out numbers like that pretty easily. Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get the piece that we clicked on when we did our first click. So if we clicked on a pawn, then it highlights the squares, then we click on one of those highlighted squares and we actually move the piece. So string, I don't know. What are we doing? Clicked on piece is actually going to be equal to chess notation to array value clicked on position. Okay, so basically we're just going to get the actual piece that we clicked on for our first click, and then we're going to actually move it to wherever our second click was. So we're going to say, to move the piece, we're going to say set array value with chess notation. And we're going to set it to clicked on piece. Currently we don't have any fancy animations, it's just going to snap from one thing being there to the other. Also, I don't think we have any safety checks for making sure this is actually allowed. But we can worry about that in a minute. Let's just make sure this actually works. Okay, and then we'll update the pieces so that it updates where the meshes are. I also don't think it's going to delete any old meshes, which could be a problem as well. Name clicked on piece does not exist. Okay, it's because we forgot to change this reference out. This is supposed to be clicked on position is equal to empty string. If clicked on position is equal to, why is this two separate ones? I don't know what I was doing, guys. Yeah. Oh, it's two separate ones because it's supposed to be. Dang it. All right. Okay. If clicked on position is equal to empty string, hang on. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, if clicked on position is equal to empty string, that's what we want to do here. We're just replacing the old check against a Boolean with a check against a string. What is the issue here? Set array value with the next. We actually need to choose, say which array value we're setting. We need to say set the value at clicked on position. No, set the value at active square. So whatever square we clicked on for the second time, we're going to set with the value with the piece that we clicked on the first time. A little bit confusing there. You want me to search up the square root of 42 equals infinity. All right, we got one more error to turn out, and then we can potentially look at that. Board manager dot set array value with chess notation string returns void. must be followed by object express. Oh, we're not supposed to be doing that. So let's just, since we copied and pasted, instead of doing this, we can just gd.print child not found in, yeah, child not found. And then it should give us the rest of the information. And then we're just going to return void. Okay, here we go. Let's actually run it. Here we go. Oh no. We forgot our semicolon. Okay, let's run this. Click on a pawn, click on a place, boom, it puts it there. It does not empty out the old place, which is potentially a problem. And also it keeps us stuck on there, so we can just keep placing pawns wherever we want. Nice. And it also doesn't remove any of the old pieces, it just adds a pawn on top of them. We got a lot of work to do. But we will now be Googling the square root of 42 equals infinity. These responses are not making any sense. The square root of infinity is infinity. Okay, that's not what we asked for. What is the square root of 42? That gives me the actual answer. I don't know what we're looking for, but it's not giving us infinity. This one. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to choose whether we take your word for it or not. But we need to wrap up just a couple small issues in the old code. You know. After moving the piece in the array, we need to remove the old piece. So let's go ahead and do set array value with chess notation, and we're gonna set the clicked on position to be nothing at all, empty at out. And then we're also going to need to reset the clicked on position. So clicked on position is going to be empty. And then we can update the pieces, and I think we might need to cancel out the highlights as well. The code does not smell, guys. The code is getting good now. We can remove this line. And we can also probably remove some of our gd.prints in a second here. I think the code looks good for the most part. Okay, then we click to place, and now we've reset it. So now we're back to hovering mode. Still a couple artifacts, but we are back to hovering mode. Then once again, we can do our movement. Okay, it's not deleting the old one. Because we don't have functionality for deleting meshes. Okay, for now, you guys are gonna get a little mad. For now, we're just gonna wipe the meshes clean at the start of update pieces. Just wipe the meshes clean. Don't worry about preserving anything, just wipe them all clean. I can also delete these meshes here because they don't need to be here. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is if we run this, when we click on this, when we place a new pawn, I'm sure the chessboard has that square empty, but it's not actually deleting the old mesh. So if we just wipe all the meshes clean, oh dang, I'm supposed to be checking what the situation looked like here. Because the meshes are, I believe, under, the meshes, let me see. Guys, maybe in a minute. We need to work out this. We need to work out this issue that we're having. To delete, when we instantiate the meshes, I believe we put them under our self. So we need to just wipe our self. What are we? The board manager? Okay, we actually don't want them under ourselves. We added a new node called pieces, which is where we want to add them. So if we put them under pieces, then at the top of update pieces, we can just wipe the children of pieces and we'll be good to go. All right, if it's a mathematical proof, yeah, we can check it out. We can check it out in a second. Okay, so we're actually gonna do we're gonna have a variable called pieces holder. And we're going to do, let's see, private node 3D pieces holder. And what do we do for this? Export field or something like that. Export field what is the correct keyword here? Godot export variable to inspector. Hang on, guys, I just gotta figure out how to make this variable available in the inspector so we can assign it. Yeah, it's just export. I don't know why it's not highlighting. I like to have it on the same line. I think that looks nicer. Okay, so we export the pieces holder so we can set it in the inspector, and then we're actually just going to, in update pieces, we're actually just going to put all of the children under the pieces holder, and then that means that at the start of update pieces, if we want to clear out all of the children, we can just loop over the children. So let's do a for each node 3D piece in pieces holder. And then we just have to do piece destroy, which destroy a piece. Destroy a node Godot C#. I'm gonna guess it's just like destroy piece, something like that. Oh, it's called Q free, is that correct? Yes, here we go. Here we go. And we'll destroy all of the old pieces, bring in the new pieces, and we'll be in good shape. We don't want to do in pieces holder. We need to do in pieces holder get children or something like that. Godot get children of piece. C#. Looks like it's just pieces holder dot get children. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, is it piece.queue_free maybe? Calling it on the object, calling it with the object. No. Okay, how do you destroy objects in Godot? That is our only remaining question. Okay, there's also remove node or remove child. Yes. If you tell me, then we should be good to go, and then we can go ahead and watch your professor give us some nonsense. Piece dot. Was it just a capitalization to this? No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is such a scam. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Beautiful. What the heck happened to all my pieces? We destroy them all. But then we should be creating new ones in their place. Ugh, I don't know. I think this is, oh wait, hang on, we have the, because I don't like the way errors show up in this. It just is, okay, we need to check if the children isn't enough. Yeah, I am, but this is before we create any new pieces. We're gonna out with the old, in with the new. We'll add a more advanced system later, so we don't have to destroy all and recreate all of the children every single time. But for now, if get children. Yeah, that should be straight up fine as a boolean. Okay, we can just say is greater than dot. What is it again? Dang it, how do I find the length? I also did not do that, so that is a good point. We need to add that, but we also need to say, oh crap, I spent way too long on this trying to figure out what this was, but I think hopefully we have it somewhere. Figuring out dot num or dot length or something like that. Okay, good, it's dot count with a capital. Good thing we have that. Okay. And then the only other issue was we did not set the variable in the inspector. So board pieces holder, let's go ahead and set it to pieces. Perfect. Thank you for that. Yes, I do know how loops work. That is correct. Let's build this up. Yeah, no, so it won't run the first time, which is, I added this because it was giving me an error, because it was a for. Look, check this out. Okay, we're gonna just comment out these lines, build, well, not build, run. Okay, I'm not sure why it gave me an error. I had it right the first time, but it gave me an error for whatever reason, so who knows. But now our pawns are marching boldly on all that's excellent. Shoot, I got the wrong one. Okay, let's move him forward, and then take. What the heck? All right, well, I did say I watched the professor video, so we have some good progress here. Let me just fix this. I don't know why that gave me an error the first time. Hopefully that's not an issue in the future. Okay, let me look up this video. Okay. Okay, I just gotta get my settings correct for this. Hang on, I also need my earbuds so I can listen to the video and react to it properly. All right. Oh no! I don't want to be echoed. I can hear my voice. That is definitely not good. No, I actually, dude, is this like from a TV show or something? Because if it is, I don't know what YouTube is going to try to do to me, but all right, let me turn off monitoring so I'm not hearing my own voice. Good. All right, well, dude, it's not like I'm monetized. Surely they won't do anything drastic. Okay, here we have the video. Guys, is this correct video? It doesn't seem like it's related to the number 42, but I could be mistaken. $331. Here we go. Okay, everyone, this is me react. Okay, let me make sure you guys can hear this. This is, tell me if it's too loud, by the way. This is me reacting to a, oh my goodness, this is so terrible. Okay, whatever. All right, here we go. Guys, that's not true. That, just because it says it there doesn't mean it's true. You can't just go believing everything you see in a YouTube video. I cannot believe this is your proof. I just cannot believe this is your proof. Guys, I thought at least you were gonna have him like try to like nonsense his way into it. Like that doesn't make any sense. Okay, there's only one hope left for you guys. There's only one hope left for you guys. Let's see if your friend ChatGPT can convince me. Oh, he does talk about it? Okay, let's go back. Alright, that's fine. It's 5 seconds. It's not that bad. Okay, let's see it. Not gonna lie, this does not seem at all relevant. like believing that the square root of 42 is infinity. If I were this little dog guy right here, I would not believe this man right here. You can see this. This is full of misinformation. Okay. He does look a little weird. Like, I can see that. He looks like I don't know what he's going for, but like he's got on like he looks like he's got on like these weird like athletic pants, a karate gi or something, and then like a bonnet. Like what is this? I don't that's weird. That's weird. I don't think Linus helped make this scene. I'm not gonna. I'm just gesturing around so you can see. Guys, are we gonna get to 42 anywhere in here? Like we're just I think we're getting a little off topic. Okay, that did not explain anything at all. And no, I don't think that was Linus in disguise. I think that was some weird I don't even know what, but he did not convince. I'm not convinced. I think yeah, no. Yeah, well, that was something. I don't think they cut it. I think you guys are trying to scam me. We're not. No. Okay, we can move 2 on the first one, then we can move 1 again. Then we probably need a better angle for this, honestly. And then we can take. Oh, there we go. We've taken the king. Good work, everyone. Yeah, but currently there's no rules and regulations, so if I want to move this pawn like over here, I can do that. So we definitely got to make some adjustments with that, and obviously we don't have any turn taking, so the white pieces can always move and the black pieces can always move, and we've got highlights just cropping up literally everywhere. They never seem to go away, so we need to add something to turn that off as well. So definitely a few changes need to be made, a few fixes need to be made, but not tonight. Not tonight. We have run out of time. So yeah, for tonight we're just gonna be we're just gonna have to close it down. Lightsaber coming soon. I do not have an ETA, but I will get it as soon as possible. And yeah, that's about it. So let's play our game one last time. Looks pretty good. We got a nice splash screen at least. Yeah, we have pieces and the pieces are moving, so that's pretty good. And we actually do have we have a function that assesses whether or not pieces are allowed to move. So we just need to add some checks with that really and do that. And because someone said I was oppressing the black pieces and only using the white, I'm gonna solve that right now. There we go. Now, all right, now hopefully you're happy. But I might delay the saber again. If I do, you guys are gonna be really mad. But I can't really delay it because I haven't set a specific time for it. So technically, it's not really ever gonna be delayed at all because it'll just come when it comes. So there will be no more delays. You'll just have to wait until it comes. That's all. I'll get it as soon as possible though. And yeah. Well, there's not really going to be the rest of the stream. This is the end of the stream, so I'm afraid there will be no more math videos. It's all closed down for today. And yeah, that'll be all. I will see you next week, same time, same place. It's not really a place, but we all have a place in our hearts for Saber C++, right? Anyway, on that note,